If we succeed in giving the love of learning, the learning itself is sure to follow. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Ray. Today I am going to talk about a few tips for parents who are struggling with online schooling for their children. This video content would also be useful for young adults or adolescents who are having online schooling or classes. Support us by watching the video. If you find it useful, please share it with your friends and family. Those who are not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe. Let's go start with the tips. First, be organized. You might find that little silly. Organizing things will save your time and reduce your stress. And as parents, it's a good tip to teach your child for their personality growth. Use a checklist and make a to-do list as the first thing in the morning. And if you want to teach this thing to your child is the best way. Trust me, putting a tick mark in each checkbox is so relieving. Right sitting is very important. Sitting straight helps your brain to process things better. Also, bad posture often leads to back pain. Children or short people who are using high chair would often have leg pain if they are not using a footrest. If you don't have an appropriate chair or you don't have a footrest, you can use the stools or some kind of pillows or something to keep your feet rest on. Always find a calm, quiet place where you can get enough light and a good air to breathe. Don't forget that you should have enough internet available in that spot. Arrange and keep all materials required from meeting links to books, pens and water bottles and whatnot. This is very important because it would save you from that incident when a child might get up and say, I want little water to drink, I will get a pen from the other room, etc. On the other hand, keeping water bottle next to the table will make sure the children are taking enough water. And of course, teach your child to be punctual, be physically present 10 minutes before any meeting or a class. Number 2, prioritize the goals. What is more important for your child? Prioritize and see what part of e-learning is more important for your child. Content versus medium, screen time or learning, technological or academic, experiential learning or a bookish learning. I would say focus on the content and academic learning than technological or medium, and also be aware that a lot of screen time is not going to be helpful for the child. So prioritize and see what part of classes are important for the child and try to keep the screen time minimal as possible. You can also watch my previous video on screen time. Will give you some information about how screen time is affecting the young brains. Now we all know the learning is much difficult and different when it comes to online learning. Place yourself in a child's position and understand it's not easy for them too. So be ready to help them enough. Be always ready to fix that technological issue, and if they need some kind of tips or notes, prepare them and make them independent doing that. When you prioritize and understand what to be taught your child, the next beautiful point is personalizing it. When you know the content, change it the way the child can connect with it. Not only during online schooling, it is always a good idea to implement the content to teach your children, including them in home activities. Use resources available at home. You might have an expert in history or environmental science already at home. People often underestimate the board games as a waste of time. Many of the board games are helpful to teach numbers, addition, alphabet, sounds, reading, spelling, and whatnot. To make the learning fun, you need not to have a learning app. Encourage. Encouragement and motivation is required for anybody to do any work, right? A child of 5-year-old might not understand doing studies is going to be helpful to earn job at the age of 25. So keep it simple. If they study, give them rewards. Of course, you need to tell them learning is going to help them in future. but use additional tokens and appreciations to keep them motivated to learn new things. Don't hesitate to have a reward menu. You can have the same items you will otherwise have for your children, like an ice cream, toy, or any treasure box. By doing so, you are letting them know how to earn something in life is a good lesson to teach your child. Always help them when they need, but never forget to appreciate them if they do something independently. Now that we have limited hours of outdoor play, but never say no to physical activities, a lot of creative indoor activities are possible for children. Physical play has direct connections with brain development. After long hours of online study, doing physical games will help the children to have a good mental break and refreshing brain. Like mentioned before, you can also involve a lot of learning into physical games, so learning will be fun and easy. Okay, let's remember all the points one more time. Organize, prioritize, personalize, encourage physical play. These are the references. Thank you for watching our video. Spread the ray, subscribe our channel Ray, press the bell icon so that you don't miss any ray from our channel. Also, sharing is caring. If you care, please share. Oops.